Okay, we're starting with the makeup tutorial for Storm. We've already done one eye. This is the look we're going for. As you can see, there's not much of a wing here, and it's got the blue and the different colors. We're going to start with a shadow shield. This is what we use to get that edge, and it helps, if you are doing a wing, it helps line that up, and it keeps the makeup off your face. If you have sensitive skin, feel free to put it on your skin first to get a little bit of the sticky off, and then just line it up underneath the lower lashes so you can get your angle right on your brow. And then stick it down, and then you can start. Riley's going to start by applying the eyeshadow. She's going to take the lightest color in the palette, and she's going to apply it up to the crease, all the way across the lid. Now this is a cream shadow. This is a little different than working with a powder, but it's pretty easy once you give it a shot. It can get clumpy if you put too much on your brush, so I recommend starting with a light application, and then you can always layer it, which is better to help it stay as well. If you want to put a primer on underneath or some sort of a base coat, that's fine. If you wear foundation, you'll already have that on your eyelids. It helps it stick a little bit, helps the staying power. And that's just all across the lower lid up to the crease. Now after that, you're going to add the second color in the palette, and that's going to go in the crease, and that's going to just give the blue something to contrast with and kind of stick to a little bit. Now you're just going to start from the outer corner and work your way in, and just do it lightly in the crease. And if you have any clumps, you just spread them out with the brush. If you want to use your finger's fine too. Just make sure you're using a clean finger with each color so that you're not mixing your colors without meaning to. Okay. Okay, now you're going to move on to the blue. Now with the blue, you want to just put it in the corner and work your way up to the crease and down to the lash line. You want to be pretty light-handed with this. Do some light layers of it. It's easier to add than take away. If you do need to take away, makeup wipes work wonders. She's dotting it on first and then spreading it out where she needs it. This is also where the makeup shields come in handy, because you don't have to stay within the line. It gives you a nice crisp edge. Okay, and then she's going to blend it with her finger. Try to get the eyes as close to matching as you can, but really, if they're a little different, nobody actually looks at both your eyes at the same time. And then she's just going to blend a little bit, adding a little bit more of the lighter color just to fill in. Okay, now we're going to use the eyeliner. You can see here, they don't have a wing. It's just barely coming just past the eyelash line. And you can use whatever kind of eyeliner you like, as long as it's going to stay and not be smudgy and melt. This is Maybelline Master Precise. I like it because it's a felt tip. It's easier for me to apply, and it has good staying power. So you're just going to do from the corner to the edge, and you're just going to go just to the edge of the lashes, because like I said, they don't want a wing. I need to turn you because I can't do it from that angle. I start on the outside. And they don't want to, I don't think they want a real thick line. Look up. Okay, now she's going to go over my eyeliner with a little more lid color just to even out the line. The angle that I'm doing it for the video isn't very good for me, but I did a really good job on this eye. Just clean the line up a little bit and then blend it through.
You can just do this to add more color to the lid as well.
Okay, so once that's done, you can take off the shadow shield and check out your lines, see if you need to fix anything. And they look pretty good, look pretty even. Okay, now they said they just want to go with a natural look for the rest of the face. So if you normally wear blush, go ahead and wear it. Just make sure it's kind of light and natural looking. You don't want anything that's heavy and overdone. You want the eye to be the drama in this look. So just hit the spots generally like where the sun would hit your face if you're outside. So like just above your temples, your cheekbones, your chin, and your nose, but you want to make sure you blend so you don't look like you just put stripes on your face. And it's really light. You don't need very much. Then to set it all, or do you want to do your lipstick first?
Yeah.
Okay. So then this is the lipstick that they chose, and we'll put the names of everything in the comments below the video. But this one is, what is it? It's a Revlon or Maybelline?
It's Maybelline Color Sensational in 800 Dynamite Red.
Dynamite Red, Maybelline Color Sensational. So the way we do it, especially with these bright reds, is the first thing we do is line the lip. We just take a lip brush, and she gets a little bit on there, and then she's going to line, she's going to start with the Cupid's bow, and then line the lip, and then fill in with the color. So the other good thing about this eyeshadow is it has a mirror inside the compact. And the lining of the lip just really helps to keep the lipstick from bleeding out with these darker colors. It can be a problem. You can also use your shadow shields on the bottom of the lip, and it keeps it from bleeding down when you're putting it on. We don't really use it for that though. We just go ahead and line them.
Sometimes with the shadow shields, it can get messy because it's not really lined up with the bottom of your lip.
Again, if you usually use tape, tape them up. Whatever it takes. Okay, and then apply the lip. You don't want to smear it on so much as sort of tap it on and just fill in where you had your lines. Okay, rub your lips together, not too harsh because you don't want to go past that line. And then you want to take your finger, this is just a little makeup trick, you take your finger, you put it in your mouth, and you pull it straight out. You get a little lipstick on your finger, but that's what won't end up on your teeth now. So you've pulled that makeup off that part of your lip, so it shouldn't get on your teeth now. Just to set everything before we do mascara, I'm gonna just use a little, this is a clear facial powder. It's just basically just a setting powder. You don't really, just put it all over. You want to put it over the eyeshadow. You want to put it over if you put blush on. You can also put it over the lipstick if you want. I don't think that that's going to be necessary with them. And then the last thing that we do is mascara. Use whatever mascara works for you. We use Lash Stiletto. It's another Maybelline, but really whatever works for you. And just apply your mascara. If you want a trick to make it a little thicker on your lashes, is you slightly wiggle the brush as you're pulling it up, and that just adds a little more mascara on each lash. Try to get as close to the corners and the edges as you can. Get all those lashes done. And we're not lining the bottom, but we're going to go ahead and put some mascara on there. If you're not comfortable with mascara on the bottom, I'm sure that's a step you can skip. It's up to you. You all set?
Yeah.
Okay, and that is what Storm's makeup looks like.